Subject General Science, Standard 7, Lesson number 4, Nutrition in Living Organisms. Students, in this lesson, we will see the nutrition in plants, nutrition in animals, and nutrition in microbes also. Okay. So, what is meaning of nutrition? Students, we know that all living organisms need food for growth and get energy. So, the process of taking in and using food which takes place in living organisms is called nutrition. Let us recall. So, what is meaning of malnutrition? Students, we learn about malnutrition in 5th standard. Okay. When the state we require nutrient for proper functioning of the body are not obtained through the diet by the imbalanced diet or overnutrition. That is called the malnutrition. In the malnutrition, person may very thin or may very fat, but the nutrients in their body are not proper and person may feel ill. Okay. That question number 2, what are the ways to prevent malnutrition? So, we can prevent the malnutrition by avoiding to eat one type of food only. We should eat all type of food. We should eat all type of vegetables. Though you don't like them, you should eat all type of that vegetables, including that green vegetables, bitter gourd, all etc. etc. Okay. And then all type of fruit also. That means if you eat all type of food in proper proportion, okay, in proper quantity, that time we can avoid the malnutrition. Now, nutrition. Some life processes go on continuously in living organisms. So, what are the life processes? Students, in our life, there are digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion, also reproduction, all that life processes. And substance which are digested and assimilated for obtaining energy. We need energy for the all life processes, okay, and for growth and health of our body are called the foodstuff. So, the foodstuff get us energy, give us energy. We get several type of nutrients from foodstuff. Nutrients can be classified into two types. Which one? First is macronutrient and second is a micronutrient. So, what is meaning of that micro and macro? Let us see. Nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins and fats are required in large quantity. These are macronutrients. And minerals and vitamins are required in very small quantity. They are called micronutrients. Means macronutrients we need in large amount and micronutrients we need in very small quantity. Okay. See, the process of taking in and using food which takes place in living organism called nutrition. So, what is need for the nutrition? Let us see the points. What is the need for nutrition? First one, to supply the energy required for doing work. Okay, in our body, the food is supply energy. Okay, and we use for doing work. Then second, growth and development of the body. We need food for growth and development of the body. Next, third point, to replace the damaged cell and repair tissues. Okay, whenever our body cells damage, suppose we get hurt, any reason, then the tissue is replaced. Okay, then dead cells remove and new cells are forming there. Okay, 4 number, to fight disease. Next, autotrophic nutrition. Some organism can produce their own food and thus nourish themselves. This is called autotrophic nutrition. So, in which living thing we saw that autotrophic nutrition? The plant. In the plant, plants prepare their own food, so they are autotrophic. Okay. So, next, heterotrophic nutrition. Some organisms depend on other organisms, plants or animals for their food. This is called heterotrophic nutrition. So, example of heterotrophic animal. Which are the heterotrophic animal? that all human beings, so many animals, they are heterotrophic. See students, plants are autotrophic. So here given heading autotrophic plants. Can you tell how do plants produce their own food? We know that, and we learned last year also, that plants produce their food by the process of photosynthesis. Let us learn the process in detail. See, we can see here diagram. Okay. Plant also need food for their growth. They can produce their own food with the help of sunlight. Okay, sunlight and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is contained inside the plant, or green color is chlorophyll. Okay, plant make their own food in their leaves using water and nutrients from the soil and carbon dioxide from the air. Okay, carbon dioxide from the air. This process is called photosynthesis. See, reaction is given here, the carbon dioxide plus water and using sunlight and own chlorophyll. Plant make the food. Food is prepared here. So, how many carbon dioxide molecules are here? 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O. 6 water molecules are there, means 6 H2O. Then after the reaction, what is produced? C6H12O6 plus 6O2. This food or glucose is stored inside the plant. Okay, and oxygen released into the air. That means we are saying no, that plants are giving oxygen to us. That means whenever the plants prepare the food, they give us oxygen. Students, you should learn this reaction. See students, plants convert light energy into chemical energy and store it in the form of food. Water, minerals and salts are absorbed by roots from the soil. The stems transport them up to the leaves. The leaves have microscopic openings called stomata through which they take the CO2 from the air. Students, see this leaf structure, and we can see that small pores. They are chloroplasts, and we saw so many times in the laboratory. Okay. And by the stomata, plants taking CO2 from the air. The chloroplasts present in the leaves contain chlorophyll, which absorbs sunlight, helping to convert carbon dioxide and water into food. Oxygen is given out in this process. In the food production, the oxygen is given out and mixed in the air. Okay. Beside leaves, photosynthesis takes place in some other plants like green stems too, as they contain chlorophyll.